What's going on, everybody? It's Jackson Powers back with another video, and today we're doing something a bit different. Today we're doing WrestleMania 36 predictions. WrestleMania is tomorrow, or today by the time you're watching this. So it's a two-night event on Saturday and Sunday, April 4th and April 5th, I believe, or what the dates are, or April 5th, April 6th. It's something in April, okay? It's April 4th and 5th, I believe, is the dates. But, yeah, it's going to... April 4th, it says on this website I'm looking at. April 4th and April 5th are the days that WrestleMania are going to be taking place. It's a two-night event because of COVID and stuff like that. And it's going to be held in an empty arena, which, honestly, the empty arena shows are starting to warm up on me because they're just getting better. They're honestly getting kind of better. So I have this website pulled up that has the match cards on it because I can't memorize it. So it has the entire match card for both nights, not like labeled in any specific order. So we're just going to go off this list and then make our predictions right here. And then on Sunday, we'll see how many we have right because on Sunday, WrestleMania will be over. But the first match on this card is the Kabuki Warriors taking on Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And right here in this match, I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to win the titles in this match. The Kabuki Warriors have had them for a minute, and they really have done nothing with the titles. So give the titles back to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross because they had a short title reign when they held them, and they actually did defend the titles a bit. So give them the titles and let them have a pretty entertaining reign. It'd be pretty entertaining. But yeah, I'm going with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to win that match right there and be your new Women's Tag Team Champions. All right, next match on this card, we got Otis of Heavy Machinery taking on Dolph Ziggler. And if you haven't been keeping up with wrestling, you need to go find this entire storyline and watch it because it's intriguing and amazing. And SmackDown this week just added a lot more to that. It's going to keep going after this, I can guarantee you. With Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, they might get added to this card like day of WrestleMania, knowing WWE. But right now, Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. Fun fact, this is Dolph Ziggler's first singles match at WrestleMania. That's hard to believe. I mean, we pretty much all know what the result of this one's going to be. Dolph Ziggler will definitely go out there and put on a show. But Otis is, in the end, going to get the win. And then him and Mandy Rose are probably going to, like, kiss or something like that. I don't know how that's going to work. But, yeah, Otis is my pick to win that match. Next match, we got the most random match on the card. It literally has no build-up at all. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. There's literally been no build. Because I didn't watch an episode of Raw and this match was announced. And I asked one of my friends, did they build this up at all? And they're like, no, they just randomly announced it. So I've seen people thinking Bobby Lashley's going to win this match because WWE loves him, but you got to give Aleister Black the win here. If Lashley loses, he's not going to be affected at all. You have to give the win to Aleister Black, especially because he's starting to pick up momentum again. He lost randomly to AJ Styles on Raw one time and ended his winning streak, so Aleister Black definitely needs to get this win. I feel like Aleister Black should win this match and be dominant, and they should build him up. They should build him up to be champion, because I feel like by next WrestleMania, I feel like he'll probably be champion by then, but who knows. But yeah, Aleister Black, I think, will win that match. Next up, Elias versus King Corbin. I think we all know that. I personally want Elias to win because Elias is one of my favorites right now, but I think King Corbin is going to win this one because WWE loves him. They're pushing him to the moon. They gave him King of the Ring, so I'm going to go with King Corbin. He's going to win this match, and he's going to continue to do stuff. And WWE, make this dude entertaining, please. Stop with this King Corbin crap. Give him his old gimmick back, and then give him a world championship reign, okay? It's not that hard. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, like the gimmick he debuted with in WWE. He needs the same theme song, though. But yeah, get rid of the King stuff. That just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think King Corbin will definitely win this match, no doubt. Especially Elias isn't going to be 100% because he fell off of a really high thing on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. Like, King Corbin hit him with a scepter and knocked him off, but SmackDown's pre-taped, so they were able to fake that pretty easily. But, yeah, King Corbin is going to win this match, no doubt. Next match on here, the Street Profits taking on the most random pair ever of Angel Garza and Austin Theory for the Raw Tag Team Championships. This doesn't make sense at all. Like, originally it was Angel Garza and Andrade, but that made sense because they'd been teaming together for a while. But Andrade, he injured his ribs, so he can't compete at WrestleMania. So they threw in Austin Theory, a dude from NXT that's literally done nothing, is challenging for the Raw Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. Let that sink in for a minute. Yeah, Street Profits are retaining, no doubt about it. If Angel Garza and Austin Theory win, I'd be fine with it because Austin Theory's cool, but Street Profits are going to retain. Let's be honest. Street Profits are my official pick to win this match and retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. Next match, staying in the tag division, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, a ladder match between the champions, The Miz and John Morrison. They're taking on the New Day and the Usos in a triple threat ladder match. I don't care there's no crowd in the arena. This match is going to hit hard. It's going to be a really good match. I can just tell. It's going to be fantastic. Like, ladder matches never disappoint. Never disappoint. Like, the result might make you mad, but the ladder matches themselves never disappoint. But let's be honest. The New Day, the New Day and the Usos have pretty much owned that tag team division for, like, the past... whenever the brand split was, like, 3 years, they've owned that tag team division. So, I think Miz and Morrison will retain the titles here because I feel like they're ready to have a pretty long reign, and they'll probably drop them around SummerSlam, I'm thinking. But they just won them, like, a couple months ago, so I think they're going to hold on to them for a little bit longer, and then once they drop them, they'll start a feud of some sorts. But I'm picking Miz and Morrison to retain the titles here. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. I'm sorry. They're one of my favorite teams. But yeah, I think Miz and Morrison retaining. Next up, we got another championship match. The Intercontinental Championship match with the champion Sami Zayn taking on Daniel Bryan. I know what everyone's been saying, that Daniel Bryan is going to win the title. But Sami Zayn, WWE, give Sami Zayn the win here, bro. Like, it would make sense. Like, Sami Zayn, he's literally... I don't think he's ever had a WrestleMania singles match. Like, ever. So, and he's walking into WrestleMania as champion. And it took him, like... When did he debut? He debuted Royal Rumble 2016. It took him 4 years to win a singles title. To win a title, period, in WWE. He never even held a tag title or anything like that. This is his first title reign ever. He's the Intercontinental Champion. WWE... Let Zayn win this match. Come on. I mean, I don't think he's going to, but I feel like he should. But Zayn definitely should win, but I have to pick Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is my pick to win, even though I want Sami Zayn to win this match, because I feel like if Sami Zayn were to beat Daniel Bryan, he would have a huge rub right now. But I gotta go with Daniel Bryan. And then Daniel Bryan says he wants to be a part-time wrestler because of the injuries he's had, so I think Daniel Bryan will win, and then he'll drop it to Drew Gulak shortly after because they've had a bit of a feud, but now they're teaming together. I don't know. WWE's weird. But yeah, I think Daniel Bryan will win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Let's move on. Here we go. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. This is a really tough match to pick because think about it. Neither of these guys, neither of them need this win, and neither of them are going to be affected by this loss. So it's pretty much a flip of a coin right here. It doesn't really matter who wins because neither of them need it really. But I think just how the feud's gone and how Seth Rollins has brought the AOP in, and it's been a lot of that stuff has been excellent. That was actually a pretty good storyline. Seth Rollins' heel turn was pretty awesome, actually. I think Kevin Owens is going to get the win here because Seth Rollins, he's had a bunch of WrestleMania moments. All right, sorry about that. I totally forgot. I can only record 10 minutes at a time. So, back where I was, Seth Rollins has had a bunch of WrestleMania moments. I believe that's where that last clip ended. Seth Rollins has had a bunch of WrestleMania moments. Kevin Owens has had one that I can think of, even though they don't acknowledge it. He won the United States title at WrestleMania 33, and they're not acknowledging that at all, but that was a WrestleMania moment. So Kevin Owens definitely, I feel like Kevin Owens is going to get the win here, and it'll be a pretty good moment. Next up, a match that I'm actually really looking forward to is the SmackDown Women's Championship match. It's a fatal 5-way elimination match between the champion Bayley, Sasha Banks, Naomi, Lacey Evans, and Tamina. Let's be honest. Lacey Evans and Naomi are in this match to probably get eliminated first and second. And I think is going to happen is Tamina will be the one who takes out Lacey Evans and Naomi. And then Bayley and Sasha Banks, because they're like a tag team right now, or a pairing, they'll team up and take out Tamina. And they'll be the final two. And, like, Sasha Banks will act like she's going to let Bayley win, I feel like what's going to happen. But then she'll, like, get her in the bank statement somehow or hit a finisher. And Bayley will tap out. And Sasha Banks is going to be your new SmackDown Women's Champion. That is my prediction right there. Sasha Banks is going to win the SmackDown Women's Championship and start a feud with Bayley that's going to carry into next year's WrestleMania. Calling it right now. And WWE, if you're watching this, book that, please. Everyone's wanted to see a feud between them two ever since Bayley debuted on the main roster. So, just let this happen. Come on. But yeah, Sasha Banks is my pick to win. All right. Another matchup that I'm pretty excited for is the NXT Women's Championship match between the champion Rhea Ripley and challenger Charlotte Flair. The Royal Rumble winner, the Women's Royal Rumble winner. I swear, if Charlotte wins the title, I'm not watching NXT anymore until she drops it. I am switching to AEW. I'm just saying. This is a big match right here because if Rhea Ripley gets the win, that's a huge win for her. Like, if she wins, like, that's gonna take her career to the next level right there. But knowing WWE, they probably want to give the title to Charlotte, but I'm sticking with my guts. I'm going with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is going to retain the NXT Women's Championship, and she's going to get the biggest win of her career, and she's probably going to hold on to that title for a very long time, especially if she beats Charlotte and at WrestleMania too. So, my pick, Rhea Ripley, retains the title. If she doesn't, I'm going to be really mad. All right. Next, we got the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch, who is the champion, and Shayna Baszler, the challenger. Let's keep this short. Shayna Baszler won the Women's Elimination Chamber match in the most boring match ever. It sucked. Shouldn't have main evented. The Tag Team Chamber match should have main evented that pay-per-view. Becky Lynch, she won the Raw Women's Championship at last year's WrestleMania at 35. And she won the SmackDown Women's Championship, too, in the same match. She dropped the SmackDown Women's Championship at the next pay-per-view, but that doesn't really matter. I think Shayna Baszler is going to get the win, and then Becky... I don't know what Becky Lynch is going to do after this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Becky Lynch, she's been champion for a long time. Her time's up. Like, she had a good reign, but it's time for someone else to take over that division. Becky Lynch has ruled that division the entire year, like from WrestleMania 35 till now. So I think Shayna Baszler is going to probably take that title in maybe a convincing fashion. I feel like it'll be semi-competitive, but Shayna Baszler is probably going to win that title pretty easily, so Shayna Baszler is my pick to win, and then Becky Lynch is going to take some time off for a little bit, then come back and maybe turn heel. I don't know, because she's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. So, yeah, Shayna Baszler is my pick, and she's going to win the Raw Women's Championship. All right. God, this card is so long. Oh, no wonder why it's 2 days. All right. Edge versus Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Bro, everyone's waited for this for years. Edge returned at the Royal Rumble to probably the loudest pop. Like, one of the loudest pops you'll ever hear. Like, it was amazing. I probably had a similar reaction to his return the same way I did when Rey Mysterio returned, but a lot more emotional. I didn't know what to say. I was so speechless. I like screamed for a minute, and then I jumped out of my bed, and then I was just speechless for a while. Like, I couldn't believe Edge was in that ring spearing everybody, but they built up a really great storyline right now. But Edge has to win this match. There's no way Edge doesn't win this match. If Randy Orton loses, he's not going to be affected at all. Edge is definitely going to win this match. It's the last man standing match, too. I don't know if I said that, but Edge definitely should win this match. If he doesn't, then what was the point of bringing him back? Like, bro, he has to win this match. So, yeah, I'm going with Edge in this match. He's going to win with Concerto. Just saying. Oh, my God. How many more matches are there? Okay, only a couple more matches. Okay, John Cena versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt in a Firefly Funhouse match. I don't know what a Firefly Funhouse match is, but I'm going to keep this one short. The Fiend needs to win this match, especially after he got squashed by Goldberg. If The Fiend doesn't win this match, like, his character's ruined. There's no doubt about it. Like, The Fiend has to win this match. This is a must-win for him. So, definitely, Bray Wyatt's going to win this match for sure. Like, no doubt about it. If Cena wins, The Fiend's ruined. I'm just saying. Bray Wyatt's my pick. Next, Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match, which I'm not completely sure what a Boneyard match is, but AJ Styles did sort of explain what it was. He said it's a street fight in a graveyard. They just didn't want to call it a graveyard match because of everything that's going on right now. But, oh, this is a tough one to pick. You don't really want to bet against Undertaker at WrestleMania, but I don't know. If Styles gets this win, his career's to a new level. I'm going with AJ Styles. AJ Styles is my pick. Everyone's been telling me that's a stupid pick. Everyone I've seen's picked Undertaker. I got to go with AJ Styles. I see how AJ Styles could lose this match, but I think AJ Styles is somehow going to pull it out. I have a feeling that AJ Styles is going to win. Next up, we have the WWE Championship match. We got Drew McIntyre taking on the champion, Brock Lesnar. And probably the most anticipated matchup. I wish the crowd was there for this Mania. Just for this match specifically, because if McIntyre wins, that crowd would go insane. Because, like, he got a huge pop at the Rumble when he won, so I'm going to go with McIntyre to win this match. Because, like, Lesnar, he's been champion way too long. I don't know. I think McIntyre is going to win this match. And plus, there's rumors that Brock Lesnar's contract is running out and their WWE doesn't want to re-sign him because he doesn't feel like they need him. So, they don't feel like they need him. So, I think McIntyre, this will probably be a pretty competitive match. I think McIntyre's going to pull it out, though. And he's finally going to win the WWE Championship. That's my pick right there. But if Brock Lesnar wins, I won't be mad because I like Brock Lesnar too. But I'm really heavily behind Drew McIntyre, and I think McIntyre is going to win the title for real. And now, probably one of the main events, and a shocker. So, Roman Reigns has pulled out of WrestleMania because of the coronavirus, and he battled with leukemia, which means his immune system's not that great. So, he's putting his health first, and he's not gonna risk it for WrestleMania. So, the Universal title match is now the champion Goldberg taking on Braun Strowman. Goldberg's not winning. They only put the title on Goldberg, so Goldberg would be at WrestleMania, just so they could have a big name for WrestleMania to get more buys for it or something like that. But I think Braun Strowman's gonna pretty easily win this match because Goldberg can't jackhammer Braun Strowman. He could barely jackhammer Bray Wyatt. He's not going to be able to jackhammer Braun Strowman. So I think Braun Strowman's going to win this match and finally get the world title he deserves. I got like a minute left, so I can do this outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see next. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, add me on Snapchat, and Twitch, and anything else in the description, TikTok, everything in the description. Go follow that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I can't talk. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!